Recent Pokemon games are embarrassing compared to Palworld. There, I said it. I remember I was there. I was a little 10-year-old kid, 9 years old, when Pokemon Red and Blue came out, and I loved it ever since then. I was the biggest Pokemon fanboy, but I have to admit, the last 3 Pokemon games that I bought from Nintendo, all at full price, all cost more than Palworld costs already in early access. The quality and the price are both just pathetic. I played Pokemon Arceus Legends. I played Pokemon Sword and Shield. I played Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. I tried all of these, and I've now played 5 hours of Palworld, and every single detail about it, the graphics, the view distance, how optimized it is, how well it runs on someone's machine so you can actually enjoy the game, how real the Pokemon feel, the animations, how real and dynamic the battles feel, how creatively engaged I feel in terms of getting items, finding items, noticing new Pokemon, interacting with them, making decisions about whether to catch it or not. Every single aspect blows my mind. It makes me angry at Nintendo. It honestly does, because Game Freak should be pissing their pants right now. They really should. And I've seen some articles, people are already trying to do damage control for Nintendo, because this is embarrassing. This is humiliating. Palworld is so fun. It is so addictive. It is so Moorish. So I'll explain a little bit more about my impressions with Palworld. And like I said, I've already played about 5-6 hours. It is a lot of people are comparing it to Ark. It really reminds me of Rust or Metal Gear Survive in terms of the gameplay. But it is actually the Pokemon world that I've been wanting ever since I was a little kid. You know, when I loved Pokemon so much. I was the little kid who was when I grow up, I'm going to get a Pokemon tattoo. I never did that, but that's the point. That's how into this type of game I was as a kid. I've been waiting for somebody to do a game where the Pokemon really wander around. You can be on a hilltop and look out and see an interesting Pokemon and say, or see an interesting PAL. I'm going to switch to PAL. This is honestly the Pokemon killer. People are saying that, and I agree. So you look out, you see a PAL, and you're I'm going to work my way down there and I'm going to catch it. And it feels like hunting an animal. It finally feels like hunting an animal in a 3D space. And then, you throw out your PAL and they fight, and you're trying to get a good angle on it, how to throw the capture sphere. It is incredible. I don't even say this often about mini games, but I struggle to put Palworld down, or I'm going to put it down after a few more turns. There's no turns in this, but I'm thinking of Civilization when I say that. But I keep saying I'm going to put it down, and then I keep playing a little bit more. Palworld is incredible. I definitely recommend you check it out if you've been curious. And Nintendo, I'm sorry, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you about this. You had this. You could have done this. If you had invested more money, if you had taken it seriously, you could have done this, but you didn't. And now people are going to play Palworld instead of Pokemon. That's my honest opinion.